Mr. J Boog. Oh my goodness, we finally here. So I want to give you a special shout out as the first guest, the first contestant, the first everything on the Galleria platform. You helped birth this idea via iMessage, and I love you for it. I'm grateful you put the fire under my butt to actually do it and get it done. So now we're finally here. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. And you are my Mr. 106 in Park. You my first one. So thank you for that. I just want to start by saying thank you. Okay, so let me start off by just tell the people who you are. I was blessed to meet you through some mutual friends. But you go ahead and tell the people who you are, where you're from, how old you are, all of that.
I'm Jay Blood. Everybody know me. I say my name is Jalen in my song. So a lot of people will call me Jalen now, but I'm Jay Blood. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm 17. I go to Maryland High School. I make music.
Hmm. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So I think for a lot of people, just considering the kind of audience we had, the first question is like, you are a regular teen from Baltimore. How did you bring yourself to where you are now when it comes to the music? Because a lot of people do music as a hobby, but you have been able to take your music to the next level where you can look at it as a profession realistically, and you have the work ethic to back it up. What are some steps that you took that you can give, that you can let other people know if they want to do the same?
What I took to really like try to brand myself as an artist so people can take me serious is
Mm-hmm.
just being consistent and giving quality work. So anytime I made sure any video I put out was top tier, any any song I put out quality was great. And making sure everything quality is the way you brand yourself before any type of promotion, before any type of cross platform promo is quality. Like if you got the quality, people will automatically latch on to you.
Right. Good point. Good point. Did you have anybody that you felt like helped you when it came to that quality factor, or like just choosing your songs, uploading your music, creating these videos?
Um, when I first my first quality song was called On Me, and the way I created that song was I linked with this producer named Baby Goat. Like he
Mm,
was showing me like different stuff on different programs and stuff. So he gave me all the tools I needed to record myself, like FL Studio, all the plugins and stuff. So I sat down for a few months and I taught myself how to professionally mix and master. And that's when I came out with my first real song called On Me. And after
mm.
that, once I got the reaction I got on that, it did great for my for my top for my tier of artists. And the next, it just kept going up after that. I just kept going in that flow, in that direction.
Right. I think that's really what anything is about. Just when you're consistent, things just they make a life of their own. So that's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Talk some more about these producers that you work with, because I know you personally take pride in working with a lot of different producers and learning new things from them also.
Baby Goat, I really didn't like to collab with him like as far as production, but he taught me how to mix and master my vocals. So that's how I grabbed that relationship. He was the first real like music relationship I got as
Mm,
far as how I can better myself as an artist. So after that, I started just really working with like just networking, just going on Instagram looking for producers, hitting them, and can you send me a beat? Can you send me a beat? Can you send me a beat?
mm.
And then they send me something good, I make a song to it, and if it's good, I put it out.
Right. Were they all local?
Yeah, they were all local. I think every beat I made a song to, the producer was local. But I'm forgetting one producer. His name is Nate. Let me tell you, his name is Nate. Right?
Okay.
He produced my song No Credit, and he produced my song Bust You Down, which is my two biggest songs right now. So I think
Hmm.
without him, like me building the chemistry with him I had with him, I wouldn't be like I feel like I wouldn't like have my sound yet because I locked in
Exactly.
with him, and he sent me so much like great production, and that's when it just came from there. That's all you really need in music is a great producer, and good quality equipment, and you can make something happen if you just practice. Like your first song may not be good, your second song may not be good, but once you get to that third song, you gonna start to find your sound and find something to fit.
That's what's up. You were talking about finding your sound and producing. Tell the people about your little home studio situation over there, and tell them about your grind personally, because I'm a witness to it and I love it. So let them know.
I never went to the real studio before. I never recorded a real song in a real studio. Any song I ever recorded was in my bedroom, like when the fan was on. Like when a fan, like don't you know how the fan make a loud noise in the vent? Like I had to like I be recording through that. So like that's kind of like it. I got to record through. Plus I got little sisters, so they always running through the hallways.
I feel that.
all my best songs were recorded in between a loud fan and little kids yelling in the hallway. I feel like, and me as a kid, you're not really making a lot of money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you can't really pay for 4 or 5 hour studio sessions, 8, 9. So you gotta learn how to get it on your own, especially as a kid, not working, not 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 being able to provide for yourself on a, especially for music, because music is very expensive. So I said, how can I make music on my own and not have to depend on nobody to take me to the studio? I said, I can pay, I can wait till I can get an allowance and $60 to $100 to go to the studio, or I can invest that $60 to $100 in my own studio equipment and record multiple songs. So I chose that, and that kind of gave me what I had to give the.
Yeah. How long have you been doing music, and even considering the fact that you do everything on your own, you started everything on your own? How long have you been doing music, and when did you start?
I started doing music when I was 12, and now I'm 17. I recall the first day I wanted to make music. I was in my 6th grade classroom, and I was sitting next to this girl named Evelyn, and
Always a girl.
I was writing in my notebook, and I was just rhyming, and I was like, "Tell me what you." I'm gonna say it out loud. I was like, "Tell me what you think of it." I don't remember what it was, but she's like, "Oh, that's hard." And after that, I just liked music after that, and maybe like I guess around Christmas time, I think this was in October, and around Christmas time, my mom she had bought me like a $40 mic off of Amazon, and I didn't have a computer, so she would let me use her computer, and I would record. I taught myself how to record off it. That's when I first started making music when I was 12. When I was 17.
That is so crazy. But that goes to show, like when you're passionate about something, it's going to show up in other areas, and it's going to support you. It's going to take care of you. Like your mother thinking of getting that for you for Christmas. Everybody asking for clothes and shoes. Get things that's going to go towards your passion and go toward what you want to do.
That's what I wanted. I wanted something that was going to benefit me. Anything I want in life, I know it's going to benefit me. If I really want it, it's going to benefit me in some way.
Okay, well, let's get into this title situation. You have Bust You Down doing numbers right now. You won title. What is that like? First of all, to even be able to say that, to experience that, what is that like? And talk about that process, how that went for you.
We on the #1 playlist on title right now, rap bars and melodies, and what that feels like to be on a big playlist, to be competing with your favorite artists, especially to be at a considerably high spot on the playlist.
Yes.
Out of 65 songs, I'm number 29. That feels like I'm competing with like people I look at every day on Instagram, people music I listen to, and I'm competing with them. So that's actually great for up and coming artists like me, because you don't really get major playlist placement until you like big, until you big like until you got like a real big audience. You don't really get playlist placement. You gotta have.
Exactly.
So that's something that independent artists really don't have the tools to do. Especially indies like me, getting on a major playlist on a major platform, one of the biggest platforms out there. That's great, and that's something I always want to do, because when I listen to music, I look at see what featured on, what
Right.
song on. So I used to look at all my favorite artists and see what songs they play, what playlist they songs on. And now when I go look at my song, I see my song on the two of the biggest playlists on the platform.
Yeah. Who are some of your favorite artists that you listen to? I don't know this about you at all.
Is number one Drake. That's my favorite artist
Okay.
of all time. Like he's a goat. I love his music. The people I'm listening to right now is I'm listening to a lot of people in the city right now, like OCR Chaz. I really love his music. I like Roddy Rex a lot. But those are the people I'm listening to in the city. But as far as the industry, I'm listening to Lil Tecca.
You get me, Tucker.
I listen to a lot of different music. Like sometimes when I'm lonely and I'm sad, I listen to Charlie Wilson.
I feel that.
But I listen to a different range of music. I listen to a lot of different music. So I listen to so much people I don't even know what. It's a lot. I listen to everything I like. I listen to what I like.
Do you listen to your own music? I always wondered if musicians.
Yeah, I listen to my own music when I first make it, but after that, I don't really listen to it like that. When I first make it, I listen to it a lot. But I listen to it every day though. But sometimes I get tired of it. And that's when, I feel like it's bad. Like I feel like the song's bad. But then like I get in another mood and I play my song and I feel happy. But when I keep listening to it all day, every day, I kind of get tired of it. And it made me feel like the song's bad. But I do listen to my music every day though. But it's like I don't listen to it to be a listen. I listen to it for like to see what's going on with it.
Right.
Like what I can fix, what yeah.
Good idea. That's a gem right there. I think it's funny you bring it up because when we did your video shoot, and that's the first time I ever met you. That's so crazy. This is the first time I ever met you at your video shoot, and the song kept playing over and over so they could record the video, and I wasn't tired of it. I was like, and Speedy pointed it out to me. He said, I'm not tired of this song. We started singing it. We learned the words like that. And that's when I knew. I was like, I love no credit. I love slick talking. And I think telling somebody they don't have no credit is the slickest thing you could say. How did you come up with that? How do you write? What's your process?
I don't even really write down my songs. The way I record, I punch in. So like I'll be sitting in front of my microphone, I think of something, I lay it down, and then 3 minutes later, I think of something else. And it's just like a puzzle. I make my music like a puzzle. It's like pieces together. I don't really get to have a good time writing music because it's like hard for me because when I go back to record it, it doesn't sound the way I want it to. But when I punch in, like I get that immediate sound. I haven't really wrote 90% of the songs that I ever made. I didn't write. I punched them. You can call that freestyle.
Okay, yeah, I like No Credit. Of course, I like Bust You Down. Bust You Down was one of the first songs to ever do the whole For Me thing. Now everybody doing it in their songs. This was like what? When did you write Bust You Down?
I recorded that song. I can give you a story of how I made it.
Yeah, tell me.
So I was on the phone with this girl. Her name Kayla, and she was telling me, she's like, you need to make a love song. Make a love song. I was like, okay. And then the producer Nate I told you about, I had texted him. I said, send me some beats, send me some love song beats. I was in that mode. Like I had that. When I really want to record, it's this mode I get. So like, I was like, hurry up, send me some beats. Because I had the flow in my head. So I was like, send me some beats. And that's when he didn't respond. I went through our text messages. He sent me beats all the time, so I went through our text messages. And then I heard the Bust You Down beat.
Wow, he didn't even send it. You had already had it.
Right, I already had it, and I didn't know. So I listened to it. I straight go. I plug it in my computer, and I lay down the first part of the song in like 10 minutes, like the hook. But don't you know the part that she hit me with a headshot?
Wow.
That wasn't supposed to come out. I swear it wasn't supposed to come out. I was freestyling. I wasn't saying anything, and then I stuttered a lot. So I was like, she hit me with a headshot. I didn't know what I was going to say.
That's everybody's favorite part too. That's crazy.
And then I just said bow, and then that's when I listened back. I was like, oh, this nice. I love it. I just kept it and I kept going.
Oh my goodness. Yes, no credit and bust you down bangers, hits, no question. Talk about Freaky. I like Freaky because it's like it's different for you. I feel like you was out of your element. You was doing something a little different, but it worked. I think it really worked. I'll play that song for people and they love it.
Yeah, that's one of my most underrated songs, really, because I put it on a project and I didn't get to promote it how I wanted to, but people tell me that's a great song. The way I made that song was, you know who Smokey is. He was telling me to make a club song. And I was like, how am I gonna make a club song? Like it wasn't really in my mind. Then I was looking for beats. Asking them producer, this producer's named 60. He sent me the beat. And that's when it just came about. Like I don't even remember the day I recorded it. I don't know how I recorded it, but it just came out.
That's my favorite flow from you.
Yeah, it just came out, and that's the one thing I can post. I got multiple different flows of different songs. So I feel like I can test my range on them.
Yeah, I like Freaky.
Freaky is one of my most underrated songs. People say like
definitely, I agree.
I might have to put that on a platform and really show people that song.
Another song I went back to listen to. I think Freaky is underrated, but I also think Friends with Benefits is underrated.
Super underrated, but I got
that song hit.
I know it hit. I got something so crazy for that song. Like, I'm saving that song for the summer. I got something so crazy for I've been playing this since January.
Yeah.
I got something so crazy for that song coming up this summer. I swear, son. I know that's underrated, but I don't want to water it down so I don't.
Yeah.
But when I come out with that, I'm gonna stop people. I swear I am.
I was about to say, you always have your next move lined up. You always have something going on. You are truly a marketing king.
Yeah,
talk about some of the things that you've done strategically, and even get into these memes and these things that you make and post on your page. I think they all do a really good job at grabbing attention, and that's what marketing is all about, grabbing the audience attention.
Yeah, I learned those techniques, like pulling and pushing techniques. Just watching YouTube and stuff like that. Like how can you make people talk? But sometimes it's not about. People want to see more than just music. People want to see how you are as a person. They want to see how you doing. So I feel like what can I do? Because you can't just push your music and think if you can have a great song, but not promoting right, it's not going to get the people. So like, what can I do that's free and really get people to tune in?
Do you have anybody else that helps you like with your creative process when it comes to promoting a song, or do you kind of just come up with these things?
Some of these things be off the muscle. Like some things I haven't even planned. Sometimes I just might say something, and then I might say something stupid, and then it go on Instagram, and people just react to it the way they do, and I just keep it that way. Sometimes I don't even.
Yeah. How do you feel about Instagram overall, as an ad, as a business, as a personal page? How do you feel about Instagram?
Instagram, I feel like it's good for what you want to use it for, but it's also bad. But that's how it is with everything. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be bad. But overall, Instagram is a great platform to use. I feel like without Instagram and all these other social sites, the music wouldn't be the way it is.
I agree. Okay. What else? I don't know. I'm trust to have you up here. How long have we known each other now? It's probably been a couple months.
Yeah.
You are definitely one of the most passionate artists that I've ever met. You text me every day. You send me something every day. You send me a new idea every day. I think that is great. Like, people don't go hard for their music. And I think another thing is this city has so much talent, but people don't go hard for their music.
right. That's why the city ain't really doing what they do. That's why the city not really. That's why we behind because we. I feel like people in the city just starting to catch on them. Oh, I gotta do this to promote a song. Oh, I gotta sound different. People just starting that, so we kind of late. The city
Mm-hmm.
is very late in terms of like music. Like we don't got no A&Rs here. We don't got no labels here. We don't got nobody getting behind these talented artists. But the talent we do got, we don't got nobody getting behind them. And us being from Baltimore, like a lot of people don't have a network. Get out to people, talk to people, and say certain things to help their career. A lot of people don't know how to do that, so I feel like we're behind because of that. But it's all about networking with other people. Like everything don't have to be in Baltimore. Cover art. If you know cover art,
Mm-hmm.
if you want your cover art to be great, 9 times out of 10 you won't find that in Baltimore. Go look somewhere else. Go promote your
Mm-hmm.
music somewhere else. Like Virginia, they got media pages. Promote it there.
Yeah. Media pages are definitely a good way to push music.
Yes, ma'am.
You were able to network and do that feature with Lil May.
Lord May, that's how networking is how I got that feature. I can tell you the story.
That's a dope feature.
Yeah, this how that song came on. I already had the song. And me and Lord May, we always been cool. I know her for years. Like, I knew her for maybe, maybe 2018, maybe late 2017, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew her for a long time. And she had went away for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she came back. And we spoke. And that's when we ain't really talk like that. And that's when one day, this was around when No Credit first started like kind of coming up. And I hit her, I sent her the link. Because I don't think she found me. So I sent her a link. She's like, oh, this hard. Bro, you coming like that? Because that was No Credit is really the first song that people heard. Oh, like, yeah, this is hard. So she's heard that. She was surprised. And I was like, oh yeah, she messing with it. I know I got it.
Yeah, get her back in.
I pulled her back in, and that's when she gave me her number. I texted her and I sent her the heart of the solo. I already had it ready. Like, I already had the open verse.
Oh, you left the open verse.
Yeah, I sent it. So right, I left the open verse. I was trying to get Roddy Rex on it. I was trying to find somebody who could get him on that song. I was trying to get him on the song. But that's when I sent it to her, and that's when she didn't reply. She was like, how am I going to do this? Like, that's when
she killed it.
That's when she was in the studio one day. I had seen her in the studio. And that's when I was like, this your session? She was like, no, this not my session. So I hung the phone up. And she posted on her story with her in the studio. So I called her, and I hung the phone up, and I called her back. I was like, how much does that studio charge an hour so you can record this verse? She's like,
oh my goodness.
She was like 30 an hour. So I sent her the $30 and she recorded the song in less than 20 minutes. She said it better than 20 minutes.
And she killed it.
She killed it.
Oh my gosh, she killed it.
I was shaking the ground. I was shaking my phone like, what's going on? I was crazy.
She really is dead. Yes.
Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I gotta shoot the video to it. We gotta shoot the video. So a week and a half later, we shot the video. And that's when it went crazy on Instagram. People seeing it. People always.
And the cover art was fire. Your picture in the car. I love it.
Yeah, we did that. We shot the video. And people know this.
That was great. I loved it. And I think that you did a good job of having so much variety on this project.
Yeah, I had a lot of. That's what I wanted to go for because people get tired of listening to the same thing.
It's everybody say it's playlist listening now. It's not people not sitting. I mean, I am, but most people aren't sitting listening to whole albums. They gonna listen to this kind of song and they're gonna jump to something else. It's definitely playlist based now.
Yeah, so it's risky, and plus it's risky to really get on an album and sound different on every song because people will hear, I like how he sounded on this song, but then he went all over the place. So it's kind of risky to do that, but I took a risk.
Yeah, and you did it. You did good.
I did. It's doing pretty good right now. People listening to it, and I'm working on a new one for the summertime.
Okay, so Sometime coming fast. It's gonna be a full project just like this one.
Yeah, not really a full. I'm calling it EP, but it's gonna
EP.
technically be it's gonna technically be an album, but it's gonna be an EP because it's 7 songs. But when it's 7 songs, it's qualified as an album. But it's 7 songs because it's short. I want to give it this one. I want it to be short, so because I want all of the records to be like in rotation. So like I want to be able to shoot a video of this, shoot a video of this, and then so it can catch. And people got short attention span.
Yes.
People got short attention span, so. I'm gonna make it short, make every song crazy, and see what it do.
Okay. So what do you do when you're not doing music? Because I feel like every time you FaceTime me, you recording, you got earphones on your neck or on your head. Like, what do you do? What do you like?
I like to play basketball a lot. What else do I do? Hang out with my dad a lot. That gives me a good time. I hang out with my dad. We link, we network. I don't really do nothing. I'm a kid. I ain't really step out in life yet. So
yeah.
I'm just playing basketball, hanging out with my dad, all that things, and that's all I'm really doing.
I love it. You talk a little bit about your interlude on the album because I think I really appreciate that. I think it's missing now for the artists to be vulnerable with their fans and their listeners. Talk about the True to Myself piece that you put on.
True to Myself interlude is something like I feel like when you're in Baltimore, people trying to put you in a category. Like you're a street dude. I'm not a street dude, so I'm not scared to put that out there. I can be real. I feel like when you real in your music, people want to understand it. When you can be real and not act to your music, like not tell lies. And when you step out there, people gonna respect that.
That's true. Do you do freestyles or you write everything?
I freestyle. I freestyle. Like, I like the freestyle. Like I might turn a beat on and I might freestyle the whole beat. I might go on live and do that. I'm not really good at like straight like freestyling and keeping a good flow. I'm only good at it when it comes to like saying one thing, cutting, saying the one thing, going to the next line. I freestyle all the time. That's really how I make all my music. I freestyle.
And then go from there.
As a start, all of you, I know how to do that because it's just and then it's exercise because before you make a song, you just freestyle for 30 minutes, and then when you go actually record something, it sounds better. It's like a vocal exercise for rappers, like how singers got like what they do, what they like their voice, they be like little singing exercise, it's like an exercise.
Yeah.
Freestyling.
Okay. So what made you name the album G5 Dreams? Where did that inspiration come from?
I love that car. G5 is my dream car. And I said it in no credit, and I didn't even know I said
yes,
it.
Yes, G5 Dreams.
Yeah, I said it in no credit. I'm listening to it, and I said it in no credit because I freestyle, so it just came out. That just came out. That just came out. So I was like, I can name it Take This. That's the unique name. I can name it Take This. And that's when it just came out, and it's something sick. Got the cover art going, and I did it.
What else you said in no credit, and I don't know the words. Me, Speedy, Colin, we used to all tease each other because we didn't know what you said. But you said, bad little bitch, she from where? Or she scream where? What's the word?
What's part? I'm going to
It's,
what did I say?
Bad little bitch, she from LA.
Oh, you want me to explain that line?
Yes, explain it, please.
Bad little, she from Doorway. I said, bad little, she screamed Doorway. She brought her friend. So, my best friend, right? She put Doorway on. She called herself the dog, and she put the Doorway in her caption on Instagram.
Oh, that's like her thing.
Yes. So I think I had called her while I was making that song, and then it came over my head. I was like, bad little, she screamed Doorway.
Yeah, that's so cute. Because we were saying all kinds of things. We said she from Dumbway. She screamed Dumbway. We said everything but that.
Yeah, I said Doorway. No, that she screamed Darwin. She heard, yeah, Darwin. That's what she screamed. So I just put it in a song to support her, and she used it as a character.
I love it. I love it. Talk about wait, what do you feel like was one of your favorite videos to shoot? Let's start there.
My favorite video to shoot was I would bust you that. Wait, no credit, and then bust you down because no credit.
I was about to say no credit was lit.
No credit was lit because we shot that video over the span of 2 days. But the first part was kind of boring. You feel me? Because we wasn't lit. But the second part, and look, and you know that no credit wasn't supposed to be how it was. All them people weren't supposed to be in it. It was supposed to just be 3 people in it.
So tell them how that went because nobody gonna take my word the way they gonna take yours. So go ahead, tell them how that went.
My guy Everett in here, he was in the video.
Everett was in the video. That's my guy. Shout out to him.
Right, so I called out I called everybody I know. I said, come to this video. I said, please come to the video, and only 3 people showed up, which was Everett, you, and Tone. I'm like, golly, what am I going to do? And my man's LeBron. I'm like, what am I going to do? It's not going to be lit. I was like, what we going to use? So that's when the blessing, I feel like God just came. Everybody, we were shooting on somebody's block we weren't supposed to be on. Mm-hmm. And everybody from that block, they was like, who that shooting that video right there? And that's when Tone, he happened to know all of them. And that's when they hopped in the video, so I love the Tone, they all hopped in the video. And it was just a good time. And they didn't even know the song, and they learned the song in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was so crazy. Because I think they ended up using the clip of them singing this song that they never heard before, for the video. And they knew the words.
Right, they knew the words. I was like, I was mind blown. I was like, how did they know the word? So like,
that's the music.
That quick? I didn't know my music was that good. Like, I didn't know it was that super. Cause I see the reaction, like, knowing people listen to your, saying your numbers, saying you get 1,000 views on your video. You saying the numbers. But that's not a reaction. You feel me? All it can be fake. But when you're around
energy,
people, right, the energy you get is great.
I don't think you know, but that day and that video shoot was a full circle moment for a lot of people. For me personally, it really opened my eyes because, for one, I don't know if you know, but I lived on that block for like 6 years. And like I saw people that I hadn't seen since I was like in 6th grade, and they staring at me, and I'm looking at them, and they like, oh my gosh, like I haven't seen you. They're like, what's up? Mm-hmm. Then that changed me and Speedy's relationship. Me and Speedy just was like, I don't know. That after that day, it was like, yo, this music thing is so real, and this was so lit, and there's so much talent out here. You had like 3-4 other rappers that I rap.
Yeah, I had some other people who pulled up. I had some other rappers who pulled up. All the love they pulled up. I forgot they pulled up. They pulled up late. That's why I forgot who they came.
Yes.
But they wasn't there at the beginning. That's why
and even just when I say everybody swarmed to you in the middle of that block, it was in the camera like cutting.
Yeah.
Like that was just everything.
And then summer we doing it again, I swear.
No, yes, we gotta do that again. We gotta do that again.
This summer I wanna bring the whole Baltimore out. We gonna do it again, but this time we gonna be bigger, like bringing the whole Baltimore out.
The vibes was so crazy. It was people from East, West, whatever. And everybody was like, play my song, listen to the song. Oh, play my song. Like, we was really vibing. It was lit.
Going crazy. We're going to do that again. I feel like that's the way you really connect with your people. Through music. Music brings people together. I don't care what nobody say. Music connects people and it brings people together. Like, it gives unity. Like they say.
And that was honestly, too, my first time kind of looking at myself. Like, I can help. They looking at me like, what's your Instagram? What you do? You can do this for me? What's your Instagram? And it's like, well, me? But no, it was like, you can help. And they want the help. They need help. It's certain people like you who are willing to go hard for their music.
Right. People, it's a network. It don't matter who you are. You people on network with you, no matter who you are. They don't care if you're a janitor. If a janitor really preaching to me, I'm a holler. I'm like, oh, that there's nothing wrong with janitors, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you gotta treat everybody with that same level of respect, humility. You know. Yeah, no credit was like that was a great day for a lot of people. That's really why I wanted to bring it up. It was I know it was great for you. I know it was, but it was great for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, brought a lot of people together. Like they said, one guy said, "I'm from Old West. I don't even come over East for nothing."
He said, "I don't even come here," and we wasn't. We was in the middle. We was down the hill. We was in there, like.
We was yeah.
Basketball court, all that. Like,
yeah, we going crazy. That was a great day. That's probably one of the best days of my life.
Yes, that day was lit. Everett was lit. He had Tone all in the video.
Tone didn't have his hands out. He said, "I'm not gonna get in the video because I don't got my hands out."
Tone, that's Diddy boy. He gonna get on that video. He gonna miss the camera, okay?
He said, "Hell, okay." He threw that head on. He out to the video went crazy. But my second favorite video was "Bust You Down" because that's always the type of music. That's the type of music I like. No Credit kind of way different from "Bust You Down," and that's the music I kind of like more making, like a love song. Like I always wanted to showcase myself because it took me 2 videos before I got to "Bust You Down." Because at the No Credit, I shot Hard in the Store with Lil Mix, so these hardcore songs. I'm not really like
yeah.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it, but it wasn't. That's not really my thing. I like love songs. I like talking to the females more than I like talking to the males. So when I shot "Bust You Down" and it came out the way I wanted it, it was great. When I shot it and it came out exactly how I wanted it. It was great.
I'm glad that it came out because you were playing that for a long time. You already knew, what you wanted.
I know I played it. That song came out 3 months after I played it to you. I was sitting on that song for 3 months. I was like, I'm gonna just put it out. They've been waiting for it. Plus, I had it previewed. People was waiting for that song because I previewed it.
Yeah.
I previewed it. People were like, "Oh, I like this song. I like this song." And I was like, I'm gonna shoot the video for you. Drop the video at the perfect song.
Perfect. Yes.
Just to remind you that we're supposed to do walkthrough at 6:30.
I'm gonna drop this video on Valentine's Day. Shot it a week before Valentine's Day. Dropped it on Valentine's Day.
Not 7 to 6:30.
People, I feel like that's my biggest song today. That song,
do I need to come get you?
It's trending right now. Like it's my biggest song today. And people like it because it's different. They always say, "Hey, baby," and some people be trying to hate. Be like, I never, because I might join somebody live. They see me, they like, "Hey, that."
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I was just going around.
And I'd be like, they really hating for her. They be like, you might say something.
All right, yeah, just let me know.
I was like, I'm hating what you singing my song though. But I never heard the song, but that's how you know it's a good song because it's so
they
remember it.
That part.
That part is caught out. So I know they listening. They might not be hearing them, but they listening. They heard me.
And you gotta think that's natural now because everything is so instant, everything is so quick. People have, like you said, shorter attention span. So if you can get any little thing in their head, you golden.
On the first line, I want to say something that'll really shock you. Like in the part where I said, "When you giving me no gag, I want to see you smile."
Yeah.
That's I don't know how I said that. I was there too, bro. But it's something that kept people's attention. Just saying, when in your music, when you say things that catch people's attention, that's how the song really.
Yeah, because it's the hair, nail, skin for me. That was like my favorite part. That was my favorite part because it is.
Only reason I said that because that was the trending. Around that time, that was the trend. When I made that song around that time, that girl just started saying, "Oh, it's that for me."
Yes, that's why I said you was one of the first people to do it, and I think it's funny because now, ever since I heard that song back in August, everybody is saying "for me" in their songs. Everybody.
Okay.
Yep. Trailblazer.
Everybody saying
Young Soldier.
I ain't gonna say I started, but they know who really put that on that. Yeah. Let me stop. But yeah, you know what's going on.
Oh my goodness. So, what do you think? Just thinking about music overall, music from anywhere, everywhere. Where do you feel like the industry of hip hop and R&B? Where do you think it's headed? Where do you think it's currently at? Like, what are your personal views on that?
I feel like the music industry right now is breaking a lot of artists, especially the music industry. It's more artists being produced like every day, like it's a new trending song coming out. So I feel like the music industry is in a the music video is in a I mean I said music video, the music industry is in a great place right now. Better than it was 20 years ago. Better than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, I think I really like that you have an appreciation. I'm gonna get to that.
Ask that question again. I gotta wrap it up soon.
I like that you have an appreciation for music videos. I personally grew up loving music videos. I'm gonna learn every word, every nuance, every dance. So bringing that back is important to me. So thank you. Your music videos are so creative.
Right, the great music videos. That's how you get people to. You ever just have an artist? Oh, how am I get people to watch my video? Watch my video. The way you get people to really watch your video is make it good. Something that people want to see, like a movie, like Avengers, the Avengers movie. People gonna see that. Oh, this trash. Leave the movie theater. But if it's keeping them entertained, they gonna watch the whole thing.
All right, what's up with this beef? They want to talk about the beef.
There's no beef with Egg. Y'all don't even know who that is. But yeah. Egg Lizzy, like, no, I'm capping, but yeah, it's Egg Lizzy, it's so deep. I just joined this live, man. And we was arguing.
Like, no, don't be getting into no beef unless it's red beef. You going song for song. If y'all not going song for song, it's not worth it. It's not nothing.
Yeah, we
stay out of that way, please.
Yeah, y'all had joined this live. He had added me to this live. And I was joking with him, and he was getting mad. And he was like, you Baltimore? He was like, this B-boy, J-boy, they keep fitting. So he was just saying, it was
talk about what happened with Lil Durk. And you supposed to be going up against him.
Oh, that was a marketing scheme. Something I came up with.
I know. I loved it. Because I believed it. I was like, oh my gosh, she gonna go live with Lil Durk. Oh my gosh.
That's because, look, I had posted something on my story. I was like, who music better, Durk or me? And people were saying him. So I was like, hold on. Because I'm real passionate about my music. I don't think nobody better than me. So they get to saying, people going literally going crazy. They were applying for the story. Like, I think my story did like 5,000 views that day. People just all in my DM. They say, you not hard as Durk. Don't play with Durk.
We all tagging Durk and Lil Durk and Lil Durk and Lil Durk.
Right, they all go and mad at me. So I was like, I'm gonna take it to the next level. So I posted that screenshot. I paired our music together and see who really better. And I had a great point. I looked up his music when he was 17, the same age as me. I looked up his music, right? I looked up his music when he was 17. I compared it to my music now because I'm 17. So I'm looking at that. I was like, that don't got nothing on me. So that was my argument. So when I said that, I was like, oh, he got a point. That was planned. I had it planned out. And it worked. I think like 20,000 people seen it. It worked.
No, that worked. That was my favorite marketing scheme that you've ever did. And you do a lot. I love the memes, but that was my favorite one because I fell for it.
At the time, people wanted me to go. I said I was going to lie because they was going to grill me. So I went live 3 hours later, and it still went crazy. They still was in my day. Like, where's Durk at? I was like, I don't know.
Let's talk about your lives. You do talent shows. And I watch them, not when they're actually on live, but I'll go to your page and just watch the different people that can get on there. When I say talented, like some of the people who I've reached out to interview are from your live. How did that start up? What gave you that idea? Do you hang around a lot of people that do music?
I hang all my friends, my best friend do music. My homeboy, he an artist too. I'm working on getting him some great, pushing him, showing him how to promote and stuff. But music is all around black people, so I was like, and then doing talent shows is a great way to pull people to my page. So I was like, talent show, and then some of the talent shows they do rewards at it. So the person who win, I might send them $20.
Okay, that's nice.
But But somebody else I'm working with right now, his name Rock Boy Roddy. He the hardest producer in the city. We got some stuff on the way.
So, do you think that the fans should be looking out for this EP, or is it going to be something coming before the EP? Singles?
Look out for 2 singles before the EP. You know you got to build anticipation, but look out for 2 singles before the EP. 7 songs. It's coming in the next 2-3. The EP coming in the next 2-3 months. We got shoot videos, stuff like that. We got to send it out to different people, see what they think about it, test it out, play it in the car, play it at studio, listening session, get it perfected, and that's when I'm gonna put it out and see what it do. But
now that you're on this next level with management and all of this, do you feel like you have a lot of people in your ear, like telling you how things should go? Do you like that? Do you not like that?
Sometimes I hate it because I feel like I really know what I'm doing. Like, but you don't know everything. I feel like being a kid, like, and I've been taking music serious for 8 months, and I already got a major. I feel like I did a lot in 8 months for a kid at 17. I started putting out real music at 16, and I'm 17. And when some people try to tell me stuff like it, I feel like they don't know what they're talking about because they don't make sense to me. Because sometimes I listen, and when I listen to other people, sometimes I try to do what they told me to do, and I fail. But when I listen to myself, most of the time I always succeed. But I always listen to everybody. Like I said, I talk to people like, what do you think of this song? I'm always looking for feedback. But when it comes to like a plan I got, I ain't letting nobody off my chain. But I got a team around me. I got y'all around me. I got producers helping me. But I feel like I don't got a core management team. But I got people. I got an A&R.
You got a dope A&R at that. He's crazy. He's everything. Shout out to him.
Yeah, my A&R, brought his A&R out. He sent my music, the playlist. He signed me for a reason.
I love it. I love that team. I think it's perfect. I think y'all are gonna do. I can't even think or predict because it's gonna be bigger than what I could ever say.
Yeah, it's gonna be bigger. That's why I've been quiet. But when I come back out, you remember when No Credit came out, I dropped like 2 music videos in the next month and a half after that. Like I went crazy. I'm about to get back on that side again, not playing with nobody.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So are you looking for more artists to collab with, or you think that this next project will be all you?
I feel like it might be all me, but I really want Roddy Rex or OTR Chat. So if somebody on this live know them, anyway, please tell them to
link them, and I'm gonna reach out to them too.
please reach out to them for me. Like, I really need them on the song. Like they gonna charge an arm and a leg. I gotta find a way to do it, but I really need my favorite artists in the city, and I'm the only people I would ever collab with as far as putting them on a project of mine. Like I'm the only 2 people in the city. They're the only people I want. The only people I really want to work with. So if you know them, please reach out to them, please.
Yes.
If you know OTR or Roddy Rex, please holler at me. Please, like, send them my music, something. Please, I need them.
Y'all have this. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the grind and the passion behind it. Like people don't have this. People don't have it. I love it.
I gotta have it. I before I said, because I ain't going. I feel like I'm not gonna go to college. So I feel like it's all I got. So I gotta put my all into it. I feel like
Ever said Chaz, he think Chaz home.
Yeah, he
what's up?
Free Chaz. Yeah, I'm behind him. I'm bumping every tape, every song. My favorite artist in the city.
I love it. It's time for our city to be on when it comes to the music. It's definitely time. I heard a rumor that we're cursed because of Tim Trees. Something happened with his deal, and it's a curse over the city. That's why nobody has blown up yet.
It's a curse. But I feel like Roddy Rex and OTR Chaz and me gonna be the first people to really.
I agree. When Push posted them, I was like,
yeah,
okay.
And Push from the DMV, so he showed a lot of love to the
yep,
artists.
from Virginia, yep.
But see you, Gallery. I gotta head out. It was a great interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was amazing. I hope that your fans love it. I loved it.
I love this interview. I love your enthusiasm. I love how you do your stuff. You bringing up stuff I wouldn't think you was gonna bring up. I swear.
I knew
you
it.
Do your
I
stuff.
told you. I was like, I already know what I'm gonna ask you, but
you did your research. I love that, Gab. Red show gonna be the #1 show in the next few months. She gonna be on TV for real.
Whew. Manifesting that. Thank you. All right, y'all. Good night. Y'all be safe. Be blessed. Be loved. Peace.
Stay this live, please. Thank you. Be safe. Everybody be safe. If you know OTR Chaz or Roddy Rex, please hit my DM.
Oh, and listen to J Boog's music. It's actually JAYBOOG on Apple Music.
Yeah, JAY Boog on music. Link in my bio. Love y'all. Peace.